I always record it so that we can see. So Sheila auntie and the family can watch it and give us some input. Okay, so today, what are we going to do? Today, the usual. Okay, you start with 10 minutes, then you get a break, 1 minute break. Then you do another 10 minutes, right? Okay. I need you to listen. Okay, so I'm going to hit start. So how many minutes are we going to do? 10 minutes. Okay. So today's lesson is going to be on a group of people called the Barbarians. B-A-R-B-A-R-I-A-N-S. Barbarians. So, what is the group of people we're going to talk about today? Bar. See, look, bar, bear, ians. B-A-R-B-A-R-I-A-N. How do you spell barbarian? Spell it. Spell barbarian. B-A-R. B-A-R. Barbarian. Oh, A-N, not E-N. Barbarian. A-N. That's right. So barbarian is a group of people. They are a group of people from Greece. G-R-E-E-C-E. So that's a country. So the barbarians are from? Where are the barbarians from? They are from G-R-E-E. Greece. How do you spell Greece? G-R-E-E. Look. What word? What word is it? Greece. How do you spell Greece? Yeah. So how do you spell Greece? Spell Greece. G-R-E-E-C-E. That's right. So they were originally from Greece. And these are the people who were warriors. Okay? They fought a lot. What are you doing, Mamu? What is that? Don't get frustrated. You're doing well. You got to wait for your break. Okay? So these are a group of people who are warriors. W-A-R-R-I-O-R-S. Okay, I will pause the timer. You go to the bathroom and come. Go upstairs. I'll come with you to mom and dad's side. Come. No, that one. No, that one's locked. Don't waste time. Come on, hurry up. Go quickly. Don't waste my time. No. Go there. Hurry up. Please. Let me see if the camera is still on or if it timed out. It's still on. Okay. So, come. So I said that we're going to talk about a group of people from Greece, and they are called the barbarians, right? And so these barbarians, they were, let me get started. These barbarians, they were warriors. You know another word for warriors? These are people who fight a lot. What is the name of somebody who fights a lot? Right? What do you call somebody who fights a lot? Starts with S. Somebody who fights for their country and all that. Starts with S. S. Another word for warrior. S. S. A. W. Let's think. Somebody who fights for their country. Starts with S. O. S. O. What? S. O. T? No. S. O. Sit up. Sit up. What's the name of somebody who fights for their country? S. O. Let's do it. S. O. You already guessed Athra is wrong. You want Athra? S. O. S. O. Not J through R. Pick the letter you want. Not J through R. So S. O. L. So tell me the name of somebody who fights for their country. Okay. Is it a song or a soldier? S-O-L-D-I-E-R or S-O-N-G. So what do you call somebody who fights for their country? Is it song or soldier? Song? Song is when somebody's singing. Soldier is the person who fights for their country because they want to make sure the country is safe and they train for it. So, what is the name of somebody who fights for their country? Is it a soldier or a house? Soldier, that's right. So a soldier is somebody who fights for their country. So these people, one group of barbarians were called the Huns. H-U-N-S. So what was one group of barbarians called? They were called the H-U-N-S. That's it. So a group of barbarians was called the Huns and they were really fierce. Means F-I-E-R-C-E. Fierce means people who are very scared of them. Right? So these Huns, people were extremely scared of them. Now, barbarians originally got their name because in Greece, barbarians, the language spoken in Greece is called Greek. G-R-E-E-K. So what is the language spoken in Greece? G-R-E-E-K. That's right. Anybody who did not speak Greek was called a barbarian. But these barbarians were so badly behaved. Later, Mom. Not right now, okay? Later. So these barbarians were so badly behaved. From then on, anybody who behaved badly is called a barbarian. Has no social skills, picks their nose in public. All those people are called barbarians. Okay? Now, they first originally lived in the north of China. Originally, they lived in the north of China. You know where China is? China is a country. Remember you told me in your story it was made in China? It's good, you should know where China is. See, look at this. This is India. This is where your mom and dad are from. Right north of China. India is China. Look at this. This is China. Which country is this? So it is northeast of India is China. So which is the country that is northeast of India? Northeast. The country that is northeast of India is the country that's northeast of India is China. C-H-I-N-E. Okay, so which is the country that's northeast of India? C-H-I, China, N-A. That's right. Country that's north of India is, which is the country north of India? China. So they tried to attack China and take all of China's wealth. But what happened in China? In the country, they built a long wall. Okay, that's called the Great Wall of China. To keep people like barbarians out of their country, the Great Wall of China. So, what did the Chinese build? They built a great how do you spell? They built, look, They built a great what? How do you spell? See, they built the great Great wall WALL of China. So, what did they build? They built the great what? GREAT. Great. No, you have to spell it. Wall is of LL of Great Wall of O F of not Y. The Great Wall of which country? We just talked about that country. Starts with C. The Great Wall of C-O? No. Tell me. It's the Great Wall of China. So it's the Great Wall of China. Exactly. So that's how the barbarians could not get into China. So what did they do? In the middle of the year 400s. In the 400s. You know, right now we just had a new year, January 1st. So the year we are in is 2017. 2017. So you need to tell me, what year are we in right now? We are in 2001. Move your arm. 2017, right? So 2017. We were in the year 400. That's it. Which year were they in? The year 4. 4 what? Move your arm. 0, 0. That's right. 400. So they were in the year 400 is when they invaded Europe. Okay. So they invaded the continent of Europe in the 400s. They were led by this really strong warrior called Attila the Hun. A-T-T-I-L-A, the Hun. He was very scary. Everybody was very afraid of him. He was a very strong warrior. So that's under his leadership. They invaded Europe. And everywhere they went, they caused terrible destruction. They destroyed a bunch of things. So, one way to destroy things is to set them on fire, right? How else do you destroy something? Give me an idea of how would you destroy something? If you had something and you had to destroy it, give me a way that you would do it. J through R. Okay, it's time up. You take your break and then you give me that answer when you're done. Okay, go take your break and come back. Go sit on the couch. Down, James. You get 1 minute and then you come back. Yes, you can take it slowly. You've got a minute to work, to relax, and so do I. Don't worry. Oh, time up. Let's go back. Come, Rahul, let's go back. It's time up. Rahul, come baby. Time up. So you've got a nice break. How much is the next? Another? 10 minutes. So let's start now, okay? I started the timer. So we were talking about these barbarians and how they caused so much destruction. Sit up straight. And one barbarian who was very scary was Attila the Hun, and they destroyed everything. They set things on fire. They did all types of stuff. So what is another example of destroying? If somebody does something like destroy, one thing they could do is set something on fire. What else can you say they did? I'm going to hold this up. You pick whatever you want. You want A through I? Okay. Pick whatever letter you want. A. Okay, write A. Something that they would have to do that would be considered destruction. A, and then what's next? A1. You can't just pick the first letter and the last letter. Let's start over, okay? That's not good. When I ask you to give me a word, I don't mean A, I, J, R, S, Z. No. Okay? You have to give me a word. I know you can do it, Rahul. Okay? So what you need to do is tell me what is something that would be considered destruction. Okay? What would you do if mom says don't destroy things? Think you do that or not, right? What is something you do that destroys things? Or what is something someone else would do that destroys things? First, let's try the letter board. See if that works. If not, we'll try the later. So what is something you would do to destroy things? D, R, A, W, draw, T, H, I, draw thin, THIN, G, draw things, draw things, yeah. Are you trying to say destroy things? Yeah, but if you draw something, that's not going to destroy it. Let me see, what are you trying to tell me? Let's see, something that you could say that you destroy. So, if you take a toy, let me think. How would you destroy some toy? What is one way that you could do it? You tell me. You have to think nicely. Okay, tell me. Okay, what would be considered destruction? You, give me the letter that you want. You want G? Okay, write G. G. Okay, what's next? It's G. Now think before you act. Okay? What's the next letter? Something that you would have to do to destroy. G. G what? G what? Pick it up. GL. Okay, GL. GL. Okay, GL. Okay. GL. Way through it, right? GL. Think before you act. GL what? GL E? GL E? I'm trying to think, what are you trying to tell me? GL E what? G through R. GL E what? Think before you act. Go slowly. Go slowly. GL E what? J. GL E J doesn't make sense. What are you trying to tell me? Let's start over. So, one example of destruction is if you set things on fire. Another example of destruction is if you what? Is if you, let's try the letter board first, otherwise we do it right. So give me another example of destruction is if you what? If you what? I, F, if what? E, S, A, S, Y, T? No, that doesn't make any sense. Let's try this. If you, what's an example of destruction? If you, which letter show me again? What did you want? J through. If you what? Where's J through? Here it is. If you what? If you what? J. Okay, put J, right J. If you J. What's next? Okay. Which one? Point again. Show me what you want. Okay, J. J is not the word. No, try again. So another example of destruction is it if you, how can you destroy something? Is it if you fix something or if you break something? Okay. So what is an example of destruction? Is an example of destruction if you fix something or if you break something? Tell me. Fix something? No, if you fix something, you're actually fixing it. That means you're not destroying it. Destroying means you're making it worse. Like destruction means you're making it a lot worse than it was before. Like if you break something, of course it's going to get worse, right? Things are not designed to be broken, right? So what is an example of destruction? Is it that you keep something or you break something? What's an example of destruction? Is if you keep something? Well, if you kept something, why would you keep something broken? Then it will stop working, right? Right? So, think about it. It would be if you broke something, right? Then you destroy it, right? So, what is an example? If you break something, then obviously that means you destroyed it, right? So, what is an example of destruction? If you drink something or break something, what's an example of destruction? Not drink, it's something if you break something is an example of destruction. If you break something, it's an example of destruction. So another word for destruction is if you break something or you set things on fire. All those are examples of destruction. Now there were many groups of different groups of barbarians. So a group of people, a small group of people who live together are called a tribe. So T-R-I-B-E. So what's a small group of people who live together? T-R-I-B-E. Right. So one of the tribes were the Huns, right? And then there were other groups also. So they invaded Europe, right? And they were famous for all their wild, crazy ways, right? Wow. And there was one group that was in Italy, in the country called Italy. Remember the country that's shaped like a boot? Remember the country that's shaped like a boot? Look. That's a country shaped like a boot. Look at that. That country is Italy. So the group of barbarians who looted Italy. Looted means they stole a ton of stuff. So L-O-O-T-E-D. So what is the word that means stole? L-O-O. Loot. Looted. E-D. Yeah. So they looted this country called Italy. And that group, that tribe of barbarians was called the Vandals. V-A-N-D-A-L-S. So what was the name of that group of barbarians? They're called the V-A-N-D. V-A-N-D. So look, what was the group of people they were called? Vandals. So what were they called? Start over. V-A-N-D. D-A-L-S. D-A-L-S. So those were the people who stole other people's stuff and took whatever they wanted. So to this day, anybody who destroys other people's stuff and takes other people's stuff that's not theirs, to this day they are still called vandals.